These ski jackets, they keep us warm, but that heater right there, if we didn't have it, man, we would have been popsicles up here, dude.
Dude, now that's what I'm talking about right there, dude.
Man, your house is looking good.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the new Goonzquad headquarters. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we finally painted our gutters and got them installed on the house. And we even ended up painting our garage door, basically completing the whole entire exterior of this house. And it's turning out absolutely amazing. And we even gave you guys a little glimpse of what was going on in the interior, where the sheetrock guys got everything mudded up. They're actually gonna be working in there a couple of days. So while they're in there, what we're gonna focus on is our well house here, because we still gotta finish up the exterior of it. And what we're gonna do is actually some stone on the front and some hardy on the side, basically matching the house. I think it's just gonna look absolutely amazing, and it's just gonna blend right in. But before we can get started, what we gotta do is run to a couple of stores, grab a bunch of supplies and materials, and then we're gonna head back up here and just get straight to work. Alrighty guys, so we are finally back up at the mountain after running to a few building material stores, and we grabbed a bunch of supplies. We're gonna quickly go over what we got here. First off, this metal right here is actually flashing. That's gonna go on the raw wood. That way it doesn't rot away. That's gonna be around the perimeter of the roof there. Also got two gutters that we're gonna drop on either end. We've never done that before, but that should be pretty dang simple. Also got some soffit right there. That should be a simple process as well that we're gonna be doing for the first time. And also we got some trim for our hardy board, right? So we got the 1x4 and the 1x12, and then we got plenty of hardy board in the back, right?
Yeah, I believe we have enough to do this whole entire thing. I think we should be good with that. But dude, I'm just ready to go ahead and start working on this thing, man.
Exactly, and it is super cold today. It's actually snowing. This is the very first snow of the season, which that's pretty cool. It's actually raining on the bottom of the mountain.
Yeah, dude.
Snowing up here.
Hey,
dude.
that's what this property is all about, man.
That's awesome, but we're not gonna let that stop us. It's super cold, but we also grabbed a heater with us, full of diesel, ready to go, and I guess we're just gonna point that at us wherever we're gonna be working. Also grab some other materials like some 2x4, some mortar, some chicken wire, or what's it called?
Lath or lathe, whatever
Metal
that stuff
lathe.
is. That way we can do our scratch surface today, because it is gonna take like a day to dry.
Exactly, we'll probably do that right after we do the soffit. So we're probably gonna start with our soffits, get that all knocked out, and then we'll move on to the front surface where we're gonna make that scratch surface, and I guess we'll go from there. Got Pops down there, he got a fire going, he's staying nice and toasty, but he's just doing some cleanup down there. We may keep you guys updated.
We may go over there and stand by the fire for a little bit.
What you said. But anyways, let's just go ahead. I guess let's get started with the soffit, and then we'll just go from there. Alrighty guys, so check this out. We got a few things set up, but first off, I want to say, dude, it feels like Antarctica, man.
In Siberia over here, man. This is super cold. It's like now way almost like 10 degrees colder than what it was in the morning.
Dude, it dropped super quick. It snowed a little bit more, but nothing is sticking, so we're not even excited about it no more.
Yeah, right now it's like sleet. It's like just like frozen rain basically, but it's super cold, especially when the wind blows. Man, it's like blistering.
Dude,
but
I gotta say, if we didn't have that heater, dude, I don't think, and that jacket there.
Yeah, we had to get these jackets on right here, these ski jackets. They keep us warm, but that heater right there, if we didn't have it, man, we would have been popsicles up here, dude.
For sure, dude. We would not be out here, but we just had Pops actually run down the mountain and grab this J-stripper right here because I think we did a few things incorrectly,
I mean,
right?
there's a few things that we did incorrectly, but nothing that we can't just go off of because, I mean, we did watch a few videos when Pops was running down the mountain because we needed some J-strip. We did not know what this stuff was, but apparently this is what's going to hold the soffits to the well house itself, and then you screw the other end to the actual the rafters.
Yeah.
So
we kind of just skipped a few steps and we went ahead to the flashing and then like the 2x4, but it's all good. We're gonna figure this out. This is how we learn.
You learn as you go, man.
Exactly.
But we're gonna go ahead and actually try to do the front end first. That way we can go ahead and throw these soffits on because we want to go ahead and try to get the scratch surface on this front end as soon as possible because, man, the sun is just setting quick. And
there has been no sun today.
There has been no sun, but like the light is going down. It's getting darker every like hour or so because we got like some strong overcast with snow and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can figure out these soffits up front. Hopefully get our scratch surface on.
Shoo-wee, man, we finally figured it out, dude.
Dude, those soffits look really good. And that side in the top over here, dude, that looks super good, man. Looks professionally done. Maybe not professionally done, but for us, dude, it looks really good,
Yes,
man.
sir. Especially that transition right there. That might have not been the best way to do it, but it looks pretty dang good.
Oh, yeah, and
dude.
once it's all painted that dark mountain shadow color, it's just gonna look really good, especially with the siding and all that good stuff. The hardy board siding.
Yes, sir.
And the stone up front. And we're gonna probably paint this door mountain shadow too, right?
Definitely. Got to do that. It's got to look exactly like the house.
The front end of the house, that's gonna look really cool.
You're going to
dude.
drive down the driveway and you're going to think this is like the main house right here.
Hey, man, you're gonna be like, oh, man, they got a sweet little cabin over here.
Nice
but,
little tiny house.
Hey, it's gonna be a little, I mean, if you want to stay in there, you can just put up a little hammock, just chill in there.
I was thinking about it. It's super warm in there because we insulated it properly.
And we're gonna have to put a heater in there this winter because it gets really cold and you don't want none of those water lines to bust or crack or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to put a mini heater in there or whatever. But the next thing that we were gonna do, I don't know if we're gonna do this or not, is actually that scratch surface because it's like 28 degrees. And
yeah, it's 28 and it's gonna drop all the way a lot lower. So that's the past freezing point. And Pop said if we do that scratch surface, concrete usually excretes water out when it dries. So if that starts happening and it's below freezing, it can crack and ruin the actual scratch surface.
It'll kind of be pointless. So I don't think we should go ahead and do that. We'll probably just end up doing that tomorrow.
Yeah, probably do it in the morning, and we'll probably point this sucker at it, and then hopefully it'll dry it up pretty quickly.
Dude, this little well house right here was a little tough one.
Hey,
you know
but
what I mean?
this is like what we're learning to do, building from the ground up. You know what I mean? We got to learn everything from framing this thing up to pouring the pad. Now we're doing the soffits. We're gonna do the exterior. We did the insulation. This whole thing is just like a big old like test, you know what I mean?
Exactly, man. I couldn't have said it better myself, dude. But other than that, I guess we're just gonna pack up. There's a lot of things that we have to do at the house too. We gotta winterize a boat.
Yeah, we gotta winterize a boat. We gotta put our big boat, our what are
I forgot, man.
The Mirai,
the Mirai,
man. We gotta winterize that sucker, and we gotta put our other boat in the garage because it's outside right now.
And also, we gotta bury our well water.
Yeah,
right?
our well water. We dug it out. That way we can actually pump water into water hoses. We gotta go ahead and actually put dirt back over it, unscrew it, because we don't want none of that stuff freezing. So we gotta be really cautious with this. But this is the type of life you live whenever you're
on the mountain.
Whenever it's below freezing. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I guess we're gonna probably wrap everything up, do what we gotta do, and I guess catch you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty, guys, so it is the next day here, and we just got straight to work, and we got some stuff knocked out.
Oh, yeah, man. We got our metal lath on there, man, ready for some mortar, dude. We are ready to go, man.
Yes, sir, and hopefully this all goes as planned, because it is super cold. I noticed you got your boggin, dude.
Dude, I got the boggin for the noggin, because it's below 30 degrees, dude. We even got some snow on the ground this morning, man.
We got some snow on the ground and some ice in this bucket, which is crazy, because this was actually in the container, dude.
That thing's probably just like an ice box, because there's no insulation, but this sucker right here surprisingly stays warm in there since we got it all insulated.
Dude, I think what we should do in order for this scratch surface to dry properly is blast this sucker in there, and hopefully it just heats up the walls.
That's pretty good, dude.
Maybe.
Conduction, heat conduction, you know what I mean? It'll just heat up all the walls. So yeah, definitely we don't want no mortar freezing and messing up on us. But we do have the sun peeking through here and there, but it's still really cold. But I think we'll be all right.
I think we'll be all right. We even had to cover up the water line. Instead of covering it with dirt, we just threw some insulation roll on it, dude.
Just an insulation roll, threw a log on there, and I believe it didn't freeze, dude. That stuff right there is some good insulation.
Hey, I guess we're about to find out, because we do need some water, but what do you say?
Let's go ahead and start mixing up some mortar and make our scratch surface.
Dang, son, this looks good already, man.
Dude, it looks way better. And you know what this reminds me of? This actually reminds me of that stucco,
Dude, that's what I was gonna say, man. That's that Florida stuff, but what if we just painted it and left it like that? Wouldn't look bad. I wonder how they do the designs, though.
I think they have like some sort of mold or some print. We've never done
Well,
stucco,
they may use
dude.
like some totally different mortar, I think.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
have to look into that, but that is definitely old school, and stone is gonna look so much better on the
yeah.
front here, dude. And we may even do a little bit of stone on the sides here where that concrete's exposed.
Dude, just match the house all the way. I say we just go for it, man.
Dude, definitely, it's got to look just like the house. I mean, this is basically a house, dude. A tiny house, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
live in this thing,
dude. You can live in it, man. It's fully insulated, got power, you know, it got plenty of water, and you're good to go.
Plenty of water, drop a hammock in there, and I'd just be snoozing, dude. But the very next thing that we're gonna move on to, this is actually drying quite nicely.
Oh
with
yeah,
that
dude, that sun
on
is on it for
we
sure.
already scratched it with that brush and everything. It is ready to go. We'll probably pick up some stone tomorrow. But the very next thing that we're gonna do is actually move onto this side and start doing the trim and the hardy board. We still got a few more bits of soffit that we gotta do over there, but we'll save that for later.
Dude, one side at a time, man.
One side at a time. I really want to see what it's gonna look like. So I guess let's go ahead, break out the trim, install it, and then we'll bring in some hardy sticks. Dude, now that's what I'm talking about right there, dude.
Man, your house is looking good, man.
My house, you gonna let me stay in it, really?
You can have this one, man.
Dude, but we absolutely knocked out this siding right here, the hardy, the trim. We got the drip edge, we got all the hardy all the way up. It's
Dude,
looking
that was
good.
simple, man. Compared to the house, man, we knocked that out in what? You say about an hour or
Dude,
something like
an
that?
hour, man, because we didn't have to do no technical cuts. It was just all straight cuts, and it went quick,
Dude,
dude.
it went quick, and that looks really good on this little well house. I can't wait to paint it, dude. We might as well just go ahead and paint it, you know?
Hey, one side at a time,
One
right?
side at a time. But before we do any of that, dude, we got to install a gutter, man.
Hey, I can't have rain just seeping down the side of my house, man.
We got to have some proper rain control out here, and we just bought like a 16-foot gutter, and this is like your normal everyday gutter, and I guess we're just gonna cut it to spec and then probably cap it off. We bought some caps that we're gonna put on the end, and I mean, that should be it. Should be simple.
Yeah, it should be super simple. I mean, we've done downspouts. We've never done this, but it's pretty straightforward process here.
Yep.
There's all of our gutter supplies there, caps. We got some sealant, we got some rivets, and this is gonna get cut through. That way we could actually do the downspouts, right?
Yep, perfect.
Dude, man, I can't wait to live in here, man.
It's gonna be legit.
Dude, I almost wish we would have had the scratch surface knocked out one day earlier,
Put some
dude.
stone on it.
Because the stone is definitely gonna make this like look like a house.
Dude, not just that, the painting it too, dude. It's gonna look really good, especially that front door. You know what I mean?
But anyways, I guess we'll talk about that other knick-knack stuff later. Let's go ahead and try to get this gutter on, dude.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. We just got as much of this gutter installed as possible. We just noticed that we actually grabbed the wrong caps. Well, we grabbed plenty of caps, just too much for one side. So we need some, I think, left end caps or something like that, because this will just not work here. But that's pretty much gonna be a wrap for today's video. Hopefully in the next one, we'll have all this stone knocked out. Maybe have this whole entire well house painted, and maybe me living in it, who knows? That's pretty much gonna be a wrap, guys. Make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.